You didn't get to go to Maine. You didn't get to go up to Maine, did you, Robert? No.
Robert Lester.
No, you didn't do that. You're just a sorry son of a bitch. And boy, you can deny it all you want, Robert. But boy, you know the money's drying up. And the clock, tick, 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 tick. And boy, I bet you cry like a son of a bitch when you get the royal boot from that motel room. You can bet on it. You can bet on it. I bet that son of a bitch will be on YouTube with a PayPal link and begging like a motherfucker. Begging like a motherfucker. Begging like a motherfucker for $1. Yeah. Like we all owe you something, huh, Robert? The world owes you something. Oh. The victim. The victim card, huh? Well, we just don't buy it. Nobody buys it. Nobody believes you. Look at your live streams. Look at your videos. They all suck. I'm calling you out again just because I feel like it.
Because I showed you Alexa.
I can't. I want you to record it, and I want you to do what you got to do with it, and play it to whoever you need to play it to, and make yourself feel like a big shot. And everything you've got to be doing is sitting in your sorrow.
Mr. Big Wheels.
Sitting in your sorrow. In the roadway in.
It's the roadway in.
Just sitting in the sorrow. In the roadway in. Isn't that the truth? Huh? Reality hurts, don't it, Robert? Reality beyond YouTube, but the reality of your life, you really are a sorry son of a bitch. And you know you don't have that van. And you're trying to make it stick like one of my lint rollers, one of my lint roller sheets. You're trying to make it stick to the public, you still got that van. What a lie. What a lie, Robert.
Robert Lester.
What a lie.
Robert Lester.
You ain't got nothing.
Robert Lester.
All you got is the taxpayers' money. If the taxpayers were smart,
taxpayers get cheated by the Keeling family.
Instead of paying for that motel room, keep you at the. They do have a place for you, Robert.
Robert
It's
Lester.
called 24-hour supervision in a nut house. Kind of like a jail.
Robert Lester went to the nut house.
Kind of like a prison. But it's a nut house for people that are nuts.
Like Robert Lester and Aunt Lois. Patty, Patricia Marie.
Just like you.
All nutcases. Family fucking generational nutcases.
I've shown my face, my sweet face, many times. And I can if I want to. But we're going to get the message to Robert.
Lester.
Robert
Lester.
needs to be put in check again here.
Robert Lester the molester.
I'm going to call the cops tomorrow.
We're going to call the cops tomorrow.
You did that before.
They're not going to do anything, but we'll
Call the cops. He told them all about me. Where did it get you? They never called and talked to me once. If the cops ever called me from Pasco County, I'm going to tell them I meant every word of what I said. And why don't you keep this person locked up at the nut house? If they ever call me, they never call me.
Because the cops don't do cop shit.
He said, she said stuff.
Yep.
He said, she said.
This guy's threatening
to kill me. They ain't going to do nothing about it unless somebody physically gets hurt.
And Lori Richards stole $40,000 out of the government.
But
I like your buns too.
Laugh about it. And it's the same cops. The same cops, Tasha.
They're sheriff deputies. Lester. Robert Lester.
You don't like the cops, you don't like the judges. You've already openly admitted it on social media. We got all the video recordings.
The cops are corrupt, and the judges are corrupt.
We got the video recordings, Tasha, of you saying stuff about our military. You don't like that.
The military.
We've got
the military's gonna find me now.
Craigslist escort ads on you.
The
Oh,
Craigslist
yes.
escort ads.
I'm going to probably make up another channel. And when I make up my new channel, I'm thinking seriously about making up a new channel. And we're going to dedicate it to it's going to be called Robert Teeling Family Trust.
That's called character assassination. The Robert Lester Teeling character.
We're going to go live on
Teeling
that
Family
channel.
Trust.
And we're going to leave the streams up. Oh, yes. It's going to be a big hit.
That's called
big
terms
hit
of
on
service.
YouTube.
Terms of service violation.
Boy, you're going to get blasted every day if I feel like it. Yeah, Tasha's evil. Tasha, it's pretty evil. It's pretty evil when you call your own mother and father out on social media. We think we're going to believe you? You think the public's going to believe your parents are bad people? I believe your mother's a great person. I believe your father's a great person.
Where are they?
Your brother's a great person.
Where are these people?
But
no
you
one's
are
ever
not,
seen them.
Tasha.
No one's ever seen these people.
Nobody owes you anything.
No one will ever see these
So
people.
if you don't give this person money, they try to put you down on social media. Here's my vice president right here, Kitten Kat. When Tasha calls the cops, how's the guy, judge, and lawyers. Yeah, I know
Just
it.
renting
Go
transgender hookers.
Stream, Kitten Kat, the stream that Whack Job did tonight. Oh, I'm gonna call it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna call the cops tomorrow. I'm gonna call the cops. This person's already called the cops, and the cops didn't do nothing. You can call whoever you want to call. They ain't gonna do nothing. I know that. Yeah, you better call your attorney too, Tasha. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, my attorney, Eugene Beale.
Tasha, yeah.
Eugene Beale.
Gonna be the big shot again, the Home Depot Law Department. We'd like to hear that one again, Robert. That old get you down that Home Depot on that Chinese dirt bike and that laptop open. Oh, gonna file the legal work. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. We've heard this crock of bullshit before. And now you keep talking about it, I keep blasting you. You need to be blasted quite a bit now. And the real laugh is coming up, Vice President Kitten Kat. The real laugh's coming up when Bozo the Clown gets the royal boat right out of that roadway in. Woo! And if you don't think that is not going to make my day, you better think again. I'll be the happiest person. I'll be happy. That would make me so happy. I would be happier to see that person get booted out of that motel room back into the storage shed than somebody handing me $100,000 in cash. I'd rather, if I had a choice, somebody's going to hand me $100,000 in cash, $100 bills, or you have a choice. You can take that $100,000 in cash or watch Tasha get evicted right out of that motel room and have those Indian people out there. You get out of my room right now. We're calling the cops. That would make me happier to see that, and I would choose that.
Call the roadway in.
And Bozo the Clown would run to the laptop so fast,
Roadway in.
the smartphone so fast, and boy, there'd be a live stream going up. You bet there'd be a live stream going up.
Call the roadway
They'd be
in.
sitting down in a double D somewhere in Pasco County, a little double D.
Call the roadway in.
Maybe an umbrella over your head,
Roadway in.
begging like a son of a bitch. Huh? Robert?
Lester?
Begging like a motherfucker.
Robert Lester?
Yeah, piece of shit. It's coming. You're not going to be able to stay there forever. Let's face the facts. It's all coming. I can't wait. I want to watch it. I want to watch the shit show. The shit hits the fan, so they say. When the shit hits the fan. Yeah. It's all coming. We all know it. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that day. But I say this, like I said before. Ain't nobody evicting me, Tasha. See, I own my home, Tasha. Yeah. But you don't own that motel, Tasha.
I own this motel.
Those Indian people own it.
I own this
And
motel.
let me tell you something about Indian
I'm a
people
tenant. I'm a tenant. I
that
live here.
run motels. Last name Patel.
Motel.
When they don't get their money,
I'm a tenant. I own this place.
Mr. Dipshit the Clown, you'll see where you go. Right back down on your ass in Pasco County. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody be laughing in the whole room. Yeah. It's all coming down the pipe. Yeah. Say whatever you want, Robert, but we know.
Robert Lester.
Yeah, I'm having fun right now. Lots of fun when I have to come out here every night. Ah, it's just great. When you got Bozo the Clown that wants to throw rocks at the 9000 series.
So trading deck of the 9000
Bozo
series.
the Clown is going to get it right back. I'm calling Walmart on you tomorrow. You call Walmart. Make sure you call Lowe's. Make sure you call Home Depot. Make sure you call the rest areas. Make sure you call the truck stops. Make sure you call, let's see where else I go. Let me tell you, Robert.
Lester. Robert Lester.
Cracker Barrels. Call the Cracker Barrels, Robert.
Lester.
Woo! Robert's going to be busy on that phone
Robert
tomorrow.
Lester's going to be busy. Robert Lester.
Yeah.
Robert Lester.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be busy tomorrow, ain't you?
Ain't you, Robert Lester?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Kitten Cat. I was just getting ready, Kitten Cat. I was just getting ready. Thank you so much, Kitten Cat. You're great. You are amazing. I mean, I couldn't have
Couldn't hire a better
picked
worker.
a better person to be my moderator and my vice president. Man, my Kitten Cat is awesome. Yep. Took care of Tasha single-handedly. Single paw-ly. Not hand, kitten's got paws. Yeah, how's that paw feel, huh? How you like that, Tasha? Woo! Guess you better get calling. You're gonna be busy on the phone tomorrow, Tasha. It might just absorb. It might absorb your whole day tomorrow.
Might absorb. That might be something totally different tomorrow.
This fucking person. Yeah.
We should
You
call
just
it
might take over your whole day tomorrow, Tasha.
You're gonna run me in circles. They're gonna do that to me.
Let's see. Yeah. You're about ready to get kicked out of here. That's where you're about ready to go. How's that? How's that for you? Does that work? Is that what you needed tonight? Matt, Donnie? Is that what you needed? Oh man. I don't know about these people, Vice President.
Mad
I
Dono.
think they're
Mad
all a
Donnie.
bunch of wackos. Let's see here. When you rule in Florida, find out what motel Bozo is. Roadway and stuff.
Dude, they're disparaging a business. To the poorest here, the
Yeah.
roadway and where they killed
When
the
I roll
pastors.
into Florida, let
Killed
me tell you
somebody.
something,
They
yeah.
killed somebody.
Bozo
They
the
murdered
clowns
somebody the roadway in.
will become very nervous. Bozo the Clown will. The nerve, the stress, the nerves, the handshaking. Oh man, 9000 series is here.
He's trying to intimidate me.
Here in Florida. But where in Florida?
This is intentional
Woo!
infliction of emotional
Heard that?
distress.
Yeah. But where in Florida, huh? Tasha? Where is he in Florida? Well, just look over your shoulder. You got something to say now, bitch? Bozo gonna get it. Yeah, Bozo's gonna get it. Ah, man. You know, by me coming back on here tonight, Kid Kat, Tasha's right back watching. Shut the PlayStation down. Shut that PlayStation down.
Oh, you're on the PlayStation,
You know,
bozo.
Tasha tells people, well, I can't listen to that guy. You're listening to every minute of it, Bozo the Clown.
Oh, bless
You
us.
know, it really does hurt you inside. And when you shut the cameras off, Bozo the Clown, Robert,
Cameras never get shut off.
you get real emotional, don't you? You get real emotional.
Get the shit kicked out of me by
When somebody like me comes
my
along,
family
don't you?
all day. This person's been riled
Sit
up
there and say,
by someone claiming to be
you don't
family.
like
It's
to hear the
fake
truth
family. It's
about
fucking
yourself.
crazy. This was a
Just
crazy
about
world.
Chills, you don't. Yeah. You know it, don't it? Don't it, Robert, huh? Yeah.
Robert Lester.
Oh, I'm gonna call the cops tomorrow.
We'll call
Hey,
cops,
you
see what they
said
say.
that. When you said that, I just started laughing. Here we
You didn't
go
listen-
again.
you
The
didn't-
cops, the lawyers.
You didn't listen to
gonna
7
sue
hours.
You.
That this fucking government does
what
not
else
work.
you gonna do, Rob?
You're allowed to do whatever you
What
want.
else
You
you
can do
gonna do?
whatever the fuck you want here.
You gonna sit in the motel, suck a dick every day. You gonna do that too?
Gerald's gonna suck a dick at the Motel 6.
That is. Oh man. Let's see here. Yeah. Bozo gonna. Yeah, Bozo, alright. Yeah. Checkout time. Yeah, checkout time's coming real soon for Bozo the Clown.
Alright.
Queenie's in here, 9,500.
I thought you were 6 months. I ain't going anywhere. This guy's such an idiot. He's a total John.
But Tasha is.
How come he has no lights on? I have lights on.
I'm talking about Tasha Teeling. Not that Tasha. I'm talking about Tasha Teeling.
That's
Not your
son of a
Tasha.
bitch.
I mean, yeah, that's the Dave, the snowman Dave with a star. You know it, Dave. Oh, look who's here! Look who's here! Cataract Killers.
I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Yeah. That's Boris. Thanks for coming in.
Boris Zola.
What do you think, Boris? We got some big legal talk coming from Tasha. Oh, I'm gonna call the cops tomorrow.
Boris.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm gonna call. Who else you gonna call?
Eugene Beale. We're calling
Who else you gonna call, Tasha?
We're calling Eugene Beale.
Want me to throw you a quarter? Here's a quarter. Call
Beale.
someone who cares. Here's a quarter. Call someone who cares.
We'll call Eugene Beale. I'll get Eugene Beale.
I think I got a quarter.
Oh, look at Eugene
Think
Beale.
I got a quarter, Robert?
Robert
Here's a
Lester.
quarter. Here's a quarter, Robert. Here's a. Look at that.
Robert Lester got a quarter. Robert
Here's a
Lester,
quarter.
the
Call
Lester.
someone who cares.
Robert Lester, the
Robert.
molester. Robert
Call
Lester,
someone
the
who cares.
molester.
If the cops don't care.
Cops don't
And the
care.
cops are going to tell
Of
you,
course the cops don't care.
maybe you should get off YouTube then.
Here,
Maybe you shouldn't watch him.
let's get Eugene
That's what
Beale's
they're gonna
number.
say.
This is my family lawyer.
Because last time you
this is
made
my
a
lawyer.
a big deal, didn't you, Robert? You
Lester.
called the cops, you called the attorneys
Robert Lester.
about me, didn't you, Robert?
Robert
Oh,
Lester.
you were the victim, weren't you, Robert?
Robert Lester.
What did they do, Robert? Not one, this is the God's honest truth. Not one police officer from the area where you live or the area
Area.
where I live ever talked to me about any bullshit on YouTube. Not one.
Here's my lawyer.
Not one.
Here's my lawyer. Eugene Beale.
That's it.
Eugene Beale. From
Well,
Beale and Hay.
Oh,
There's my
You
lawyer.
can't talk to me like that. Call cops.
Eugene
Call
Beale.
right now.
Call my
What are you waiting
family
for,
lawyer.
Robert?
Eugene Beale.
Call
There's
him
my
right
family
now.
attorney. Eugene Beale.
See what they tell you.
77868
They're going to tell you the same thing they
Eugene
told you
Beale.
before, Robert.
Robert
Nothing they
Lester.
do about it.
Robert Lester.
Go call
Patricia Marie.
Santos.
Call Santos.
Go call your butt buddy from Central New Jersey.
Call Beale and Hay.
Your little butt buddy from Central New Jersey.
Call Beale and Hay.
Slugboat Travels.
Call Slugbo. Call
Yeah,
Santos. Call
old
Beale and Hay.
Sluggy. I see old
Call Beale
Sluggy
and
around.
Call Beale and Hay.
Mr. Hobo Chattery. Mr. Dipshit. Another loser right there.
Robert Lester. Robert Lester. Robert
Yeah.
Lester. Robert
Sluggy
Lester.
boy.
Robert Lester. Eugene Beale. Patricia Marie. My trustees. My trustees and my family attorneys. Oh, what a mess they've made. They got this fucking moron involved in it.
Robert Lester, Robert Lester,
Robert Lester, Robert Lester, Robert Lester, Robert Lester, Robert Lester, Robert Lester.
Oh, boy. You know,
Robert Lester.
you can't, you see, Tasha,
Robert Lester.
your real name is Robert.
Lester.
You changed your name.
To Robert
We
Lester.
all know, Tasha, Robert.
Lester.
What's your real name?
Robert Lester.
You can't change that. You can try, but you know.
Robert
You
Lester
don't like
Tim.
that name, do you, Robert?
Robert Lester Tim.
Don't like that, do you? Good. Now keep calling it that. Yeah. I'm waiting for the day the cops call me. I'm really waiting for the day they come see me about you. Boy, I have plenty to say. But I'm afraid, Robert, it's not
Lester.
going to happen.
Robert Lester.
Now, why don't you call him tonight? Why don't you do it on a live stream? Yeah, that'll bring in some views, won't it, Robert?
Robert
You
Lester.
can do it on a live stream. So I've
You
had
can do it
enough now.
tomorrow. Do it
Robert's
tomorrow.
getting serious. Oh, Robert, laying on that bed.
Robert Lester
Ooh,
laying on bed.
Robert, laying on that bed. I'm getting serious now. I'll call the cops right now on the live stream. Do it, Robert. Oh, I'm sick of this shit. This guy has slandered me. This guy has defamed my character. I'm calling Bosco Sheriff's Department. I'm gonna do it right now. Jesus. Do it. Do it, Robert.
Do it
You
tomorrow.
can do it. Call Santos.
Oh, Santos.
Yeah. See what happens. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Just laugh at you.
Because of
I'm
government
sure when they hang
joke.
the phone up, they say, boy, that guy's smart. He's giving it back to him. Back to that son of a bitch. Yeah. Because they don't like you. They don't like you. You went and posted a bunch of stuff about the police department in Pasco County, the sheriff's department.
Sheriff's
You know
office.
you did.
I
And you
posted
know
to the
you're
sheriff's
wrong
office.
for that, Robert. And they ain't forgot it.
Robert
Let me tell you
Lester.
something about
Robert
a police
Lester.
officer or the cops. They don't
He does.
forget.
He totally hates them.
And they know when you did all that stuff,
They couldn't be a secret society to try to
they
kill
actually
you.
came to your house.
Yep.
It wasn't about me now. It's about your own actions.
It was about being targeted. Like
Your
the-
own
all the RICO
actions
suits. They're on them. They
keeps you
killed.
in
They
trouble
killed their own
all the time.
officers. They
Doesn't
killed
it?
somebody. The pastor
Your whole
sheriff
life.
killed somebody
It's been a
at the
fuck up,
roadway inn.
hasn't it, Rob? Your whole life has been a total fuck up.
Despair.
You're mentally challenged. You've been mentally challenged your whole life, haven't you, Robert?
Robert Lester.
You always want to be a victim. For one reason, don't you,
I'd
Robert?
rather not be a victim.
For the reason, so people will feel sorry for you.
There's
and
a guy
give you money.
that's sleeping with
Is
transgender
that right,
hookers.
Robert? Oh, and you got more tricks up your sleeve, don't you, Robert? That little dog.
Robert Lester.
That innocent little dog you use to scam people. That's right. Uses that dog to scam people.
Robert Lester.
You see, the dog, I do feel sorry for. I'm not going to be sarcastic or talk bad about an animal. The dog is stuck with a nutcase.
He's totally. He needs
that's
to be
totally
Baker
nuts.
acting. He needs to be
Mentally
Baker acting.
challenged.
He's wished
And
death on
I've
me.
already done my part by
Oh.
calling the animal people a long
He's been
time
fired
ago,
up by
a
the
while
IRS by
back.
Lori Richards. Fired
did
him up
absolutely
months
nothing.
ago.
So
She fired him up, David Boldo, and
I
Freddie
do
Schultz,
still feel
spread
bad for the
escrows in
dog, but if they
2017.
won't take the dog from that person, then that dog is being abused. I told them. And
Nobody listen. And nobody listened to you,
it's
Gerald.
sad to say, but
Nobody,
it's what it is.
nobody fucking listened to you, Gerald. He's saying
But
the
now
cops
the
will
dog is
stay. The
being
cops will stay
used,
here.
the dog is being used and abused by Robert.
Lester.
Used in a way for scams
Robert
to scam
Lester.
people out of money.
Robert Lester.
Me and poor little Cookie, we don't have nowhere to go tonight,
Robert Lester Thielen.
you see. But a lot of people already know, because I keep the good word out there,
That Robert
what
Lester.
you're all about, Tasha.
Robert Lester.
And what you've been about your
He
whole
does.
life.
He's a facility building. Locked facility building.
You are an evil person. You are a dishonest person. And you've been like this your whole life, ever since you were a kid growing up. And you've turned
Where do you get this from? Lori Richards?
Just a off
They get this from the Internal Revenue Service?
using social media. Just an awful, vile person.
This one I just showed. Sleeping with a
Nasty,
fucking
disgusting.
transgender hooker.
Just
Motel 6 is just fucking
look at you.
battering me.
Bags under your eyes.
Beaten up, sexually molested, abused, fucking
This
financially
looks
abused,
horrible.
psychologically
Looks like you're
tortured by
going
my
on-
family.
How old you say you were? 45? Looks like you're about 60, 70 years old. 65,
Look at him,
70 years old.
70 years old. This guy's, he's totally deranged.
Yeah.
He's totally deranged. Totally deranged.
Robert, you're wasting.
This guy needs to be Baker-acted. He needs a mental health eval.
Robert, you're wasting my minutes.
Robert Lester Thieling's wasting the minutes.
This
Good
is
Lord.
somebody
This guy is totally deranged.
that got a grant for over 40,000 US dollars
This is coming from the IRS. The
to
IRS
save their house.
launched their own personal mission. An employee of the
guess
IRS launched their own personal mission
Even with a
to discredit
grant
me.
from the federal government,
Feeding
save their
retards like
house.
Gerald. All this
Over
information.
40,000
Prove it.
US dollars.
Prove it. I can
They
prove
still
where
lost
my
their
house
house.
was stolen from me.
genius.
Well, my house was
A
stolen from me.
genius, huh? Well, what a genius.
Keeps riding fucking. This is who to ask him who
You wanna
fucking
talk about
told him
me?
that about
You want to
$40,000
talk about me? When
That
you're
house is
getting
gone.
grants
It's been
to save your house.
that went back to the
You
government.
blew the money, didn't you, Robert?
Robert Lester.
You went on
Robert Lester
cruises,
Thielen.
You went and bought a lot of stuff you didn't need. Just dumb.
Yeah,
Like you
Lori
always done.
and-
You've been
and
your whole
fucking-
life just dumb. You're really dumb.
Lori's fucking ex died of an
And the money
overdose,
ran
and
out.
she's hanging on my brother and
Always
spreading all
does.
this shit because I found out all the fraud. I uncovered all the fraud they did, and I lived through fucking
And
their
now you're
murder
on another
attempts.
big high.
They try to fucking
Oh, I
murder
can
me and
live
live
the
through it.
road way in. I can do this. I can do that.
You can have an
Okay.
IRS employee launch your
You
own
have a little
campaign
while,
against
but
you
it's gonna run out
on
too.
YouTube, and Charles
Just
Reddick.
like that money
Charles
you
Reddick
got
gets
from the government
fired.
right now.
Charles Reddick's fired. He's never answered me.
When this money runs out,
We'll call the cops tomorrow.
Well,
We'll call the cops. We'll call all these
we'll be
charities.
back
Call
either
them.
on the street,
We'll do all
we'll
that.
be back at the industrial park. What a life. No van though. No van though. So you can't go park in the parking lot. But you'll still, you know what, Robert?
Robert Lester.
When you're getting evicted, you can still watch Coach 9000 series. You can still watch me live in my van. Woo! Woo! How you like that, Robert?
Robert Lester.
You know what, Robert?
Robert
I
Lester.
saw that, Robert.
Lester.
When you're getting evicted,
This guy needs a Baker Act. He needs to be
And you're
fucking.
getting kicked out
He
of
needs to
that
be.
motel
He needs to be
room,
put in a facility
you
building.
can still watch me. The Coach 9000
He needs to be put in the Winmore.
9580,
He calls himself some-
95,
somebody calls himself a number.
9100. You can still watch it.
He wished
Rob.
death upon me.
And you can sit there with your little phone on your Chinese dirt bike, park at the industrial park, and try to drum up some more scams to the public.
Scams.
But I've made your name pretty well known, Robert.
Lester. Robert Lester.
Everybody out, tell everybody I know about you.
Robert
I'm
Lester,
a scammer, a liar, a
Raytheon.
thief, and a drug addict. That's just what you are. And we're going to keep it as long as you're on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube forever. Forever. And I'm on Rumble too. Find me on Rumble. Find
So
me
the next
on.
little scam you try to pull ain't going to fly.
Find me on friggin' BitChute. Find me
I'm
on
sure
Rumble.
a few jokers will throw you a few dollars. But they ain't going to pay for your motel room every night either.
Bullshit. You're full of shit.
Yeah. How you like that?
He's getting tired.
How you like that? How's that going to grab you, huh? Yeah.
What do we have here?
But you can still watch me living my what did you say, Robert?
Robert Lester?
My 30-year-old van. 30-year-old van. Still living in it. While you're living in the industrial park. Woo! You have to eat them words, won't you, Robert? Huh?
Robert Lester.
Robert
Lester the
How
molester.
you like that, Robert?
Lester the molester.
You have to eat your words, won't you?
Robert Lester
When the
Thielen.
cameras shut off, you better believe.
We'll just keep saying every time he
When
says
those
Robert,
cameras are
we'll
shut off,
mention Robert Lester.
And Robert's by
Robert
himself,
Lester.
by
Robert
himself.
Lester. He's by
He's
himself.
crying like a bitch.
Fucking what's her name?
He's crying
Cheryl.
like a bitch. No
What are
money.
they?
Nowhere to live. Gone around, fucked everybody. What a life. And you talk about my life? Okay. Game on.
Game on, Robert
I
Lester.
promise you this, Robert.
Robert
And
Lester.
you can put this in. You can stamp this in stone.
You can put this in the
Robert.
trust fund, in the TNK trust.
They won't be
Robert Lester.
evicting the 9000 series.
I said, well,
From
they
his
already evicted
1991
him once. He's already been evicted
Ford
once.
Econoline
He was evicted from a parking lot.
250 van with the Coachman camper package on it. You can bet your ass that ain't gonna happen. But we'll see, Big Shot, where you end up.
Mr. Big Wheels.
We'll see. Oh, hey, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. The day that son of a bitch gets kicked out of that room, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
It'll never happen.
How about that, Robert?
Robert Lester.
You know it's coming.
Robert
We all
Lester.
know it's coming. I don't know what day it's gonna be or month it's gonna be, but it's coming.
It's not coming. It'll never come. I'm protected.
Yeah. Then you're just gonna go silent, or
I
you're gonna
got
just
fucking
go
microwave
ball like a
unprotected.
bitch and
I was microwave
drum up
unprotected.
some more
I'm gonna stay here
bullshit
as long as I
to
want.
get money from the public. That's all you're gonna do.
Let's stay here.
You've done your whole life.
As long
Before
as I want.
YouTube,
I'm fully
Robert
protected.
went around the streets a lot more.
Robert
That's
Lester.
right. Before YouTube was here and Robert was younger,
Robert
Robert
Lester.
used to go around the streets, Kit Kat. You tell
This
people,
is
oh, I
good.
need money for food, I need money for this and that.
This
Oh,
is just
yes.
outright slander and fucking libel.
The old beggar that Robert is.
Robert
Now,
Lester's
Robert
a
took
beggar.
that
Robert Lester, the word of the
from
Department
the
of Defense.
street, which Robert used to do,
Robert
and
Lester.
brought it to.
Robert Lester,
Google.
are you happy? John
You
Van, are
do.
you happy? Lori Richards, are you happy?
Right.
Patricia Marie, are you happy?
Right?
Kathy Conway, are you happy? Are you guys happy? You
Yeah.
proud of this? Are you proud of
Yeah.
this? You got some fucking
Kit Kat
retard
knows
going
Kit Kat
bananas
gets
here.
jobs, yeah.
Talking about your trust fund and all this fucking family bullshit. Are you happy? You stupid
Oh,
fucking
man.
idiots. Stupid idiots.
You know, Kit Kat. You see, when I come on
Wow, you couldn't
YouTube,
pay enough money.
Robert,
Robert Lester.
you're right here listening. You're right over here.
Oh, I'm saying this.
Yeah.
It's going on fucking. It's going on
Yeah,
the other channel.
Robert's right here. Make sure, yeah, Robert
You can't
Lester.
delete this shit. Robert Lester. Robert Lester. Just keep putting Robert Lester instead. Who's
Oh,
Robert
good
Lester?
God,
Over on
good
Circle
God.
Drive. Department of Defense. Raytheon. Lockheed Martin. Sanders and
I'm going to
Associates.
get you for slander. I'm going to get you for
Libel.
defamation of character.
Libel. It is
This
character
son of a bitch told
assassination.
me I was down in Georgia about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, I was down in Georgia. That you're going to be getting your papers. I'm going to be serving you. Boy, Robert was real big and strong.
Robert Lester's real big and strong.
Never saw it, Robert.
Maybe because the government doesn't work the way you think it does.
Massachusetts. You told everybody that you were right. You know where this person was? They were in the eastern. They were in the eastern part of Massachusetts.
What's that beach I was at?
Gloucester, that way.
They're
coming right over this way. And Robert told
Lester.
everybody, I'm going to
Robert Lester, Alexa fucking Castano, Alexa Castano, Robert Lester, Alexa Castano, Jonathan Edwards.
So you made your,
Lori Richards.
with your own words, Robert, in your own live stream, you made yourself look like a chicken shit coward.
I was in
by saying that.
Where was that
I
fucking
wasn't
beach?
scared. Yeah, I told you come on. I'd be right here. And if you had showed up, I would have been right there.
Robert Lester.
Just like I said.
Raytheon. Lockheed Martin.
You know what
Sanders
Robert
Associate.
Robert
Lester.
went down
Jonathan
through
Edwards.
Connecticut.
Larry
Robert
Richards.
went down through I-95.
Patricia Marie.
That piece of junk.
Kathy Conway.
And got right
All
back to
scumbags.
scumhole,
Taylor
armpit
Family
of
Trust.
Florida, and stayed there. So you made with your own words in your own live stream, Robert
Lester.
telling people that you were coming
Robert Lester.
to Chicopee. Kick my ass.
Kick
Come
my
on.
ass.
I'll be right here. I was right there.
He wasn't. Does he want to suck
You made
my dick
yourself
or
look like
fucking want me to kick his ass?
you
What
just
is
make
it?
yourself
You couldn't
a
pay me
liar
enough for either
right
one
there.
of them. For
A
any
chicken
of them.
shit, coward, liar.
Chicken shit. He wants to
Good
beat up
food.
LGBT people.
What you told the public, Robert. You
Robert
didn't back it
Lester.
up.
Every time he says
Told the
Robert,
public
it's Robert
one thing,
Lester.
And you did the opposite, which we knew you were going to do.
There you go, Lori.
Because, like I said, you're just a chicken shit coward.
Go use my fucking last name
Yeah.
and shit. You fucking brought
I'd
this
be out of
dipshit into
breath in
fucking.
about 2 minutes.
Brought this
a few swings
dipshit
at
into
me.
fucking everything.
Oh.
This family's
Need some more
disgraceful.
cigarettes?
Totally disgraceful.
This fucking clown.
Totally disgraceful.
Oh, man.
Totally
Well, you were a
disgraceful.
big shot when you had that van, weren't you, Robert?
Still Robert
You grew up
Lester.
in Maine,
Still
in
Lori
Slab
Williams.
City,
I've been microwaved in the fucking microwave
Remember
everywhere.
Ohio, Robert?
Robert Lester.
Remember Ohio when you were out there being
Remember that
a little
Robert
nut
Lester?
job?
Remember that Robert
Being a
Lester?
little nut job out there in Ohio?
When you tried to kill yourself in the
When
Navy?
those police officers told you you couldn't be in the park
When Aunt
anymore?
Joy fucking, or no, it was
Oh!
Robert
I'm
Lester
a
tried to
solid
kill
person.
himself
Sit
in the
listen.
Navy. And he was dishonorably
I got a right
discharged.
to be in this park after hours.
Robert
So you
Lester
know
was
that.
dishonorably discharged for trying to kill himself in the Navy.
And the police showed you the way out, didn't they, Robert?
Robert Lester.
So you had to leave. Didn't like that, didn't you, Robert?
Robert Lester.
Asked you for an ID. Didn't like that neither.
Repeat himself. Yeah, I'll repeat it. There says Robert. Oh, mention Robert
This
Lester.
person, I'll tell you, man. And what really gets me, this person
This whole
openly admits
my whole family's been targeted. My
that they
fucking.
don't like the judges, the cops.
I'll turn it down.
They don't like, our lawn,
My whole father's
our,
side. They all
men and women in
they either
uniform
kill themselves.
openly admits it many times.
The history of
And
men and
then,
women, it's all been
somebody
fucking.
like
They've all been
becomes
targeted.
speaking
My mother would talk about fucking. I mean,
I
that's my mother's side, but she would talk about being getting vertigo and shit. But my father was Aunt Lois. That girl looked like hell. I think she died. Like everyone died of mental illness on my father's side. And this person has been recruited by the Internal Revenue Service. I have a government agency after me, spreading this $41,000 thing. Do you think Gerald knows how to figure out $41,000? I can prove to you. I can do the math. I'm gonna do it after we call the cops. $41,000 equals zero. They took my house for $0. Judge DeClam Mansfield did that. $0. And gave it to a third-party debt scavenger. I'm gonna get it back. Fuck you, DeClam Mansfield. Fuck you, Chris Nocco.
They already know what
You can't kill me. You cannot kill me.
already there.
I am fucking protected by Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Tasha actually went after
Is it
them.
Tasha or is it Robert Lester?
When Tasha wasn't busy going after me, Tasha went after them.
This guy, he's threatened my life. He wished death on me before. He needs to be Baker acted. He's threatened my life tonight.
Quite a while back.
Absolutely. This guy is threatened. He threatened my life a couple hours ago.
Now
He needs to be Baker acted.
Now we're out
He
talking
needs to
about
be
you,
fucking.
Tasha, you gonna call the cops?
He needs to be bankrupted. We'll call the cops tomorrow because fucking I wanna check up on these 826 for this year. I filed a report. Somebody else. I filed a report on Lori. No one's heard anything about it. I have all the emails. No one will do anything about it. This place is not working the way you think it does. They're trying to kill God. They don't care about anybody.
So
anyways,
I thank everybody for coming back in. This will be the last stream for tonight.
Yeah, we're right. Fucking right.
Just to keep Robert in check.
Robert Lester.
Keep Robert in
Robert
check.
Lester. The guy that got discharged from the Navy for trying to kill himself. My whole family's mental nutcases. They're all mental nutcases. It's all fucking easily proven.
Something you can listen to. Alright, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Oh, let up on fucking. He's gonna delete it. It'll just be up on Rumble. They'll delete it. But it'll be up on Rumble. It'll stay out here. It'll be up on Rumble. I'm gonna go to bed. Stay out there. It'll be fun.